welcome to yet another unathletic podcast. We're two fairly unathletic men that are going to talk about Manchester United and their transfer dealings up until now. Of course, he's a United fan. I'm a United fan. I've not worn the jersey. But it's been a fairly subdued transfer window up until now. We thought there are going to be a lot more mini signings, but we're going to address the two signings that we've gotten, which is...
And Diego Leon also.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
If you want to address that, yes, Diego Leon too. But the main topic of this conversation is going to be Cunha and Mbuemo. Am I pronouncing it right? Mbuemo, okay.
Yes.
Let's go. He wants to be called Mbuemo.
His name is Mbuemo, Papa.
There's an E there, bro. I'm going to pronounce the E. I'm sorry. I'm raised from British education, not from African education. So, he's African, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty
he's
sure
French,
African.
I think, bro. Or he's African.
No, he's Cameroon.
Okay. But they speak French there.
Oh, shit. Okay, so...
I'm acting as if I know what the French pronunciation is. I don't know shit, but yeah.
But two really good signings for United. I was excited because they've been outliers in the way that they performed last season. And a lot of people have said that, it's not going to continue year after year. But I still think that they're two players who can create something for United, especially in that number 10 role, forward number 10 role that Amorim really loves. Cunha is someone who can bring others into the game. Mbuemo is someone who can beat players, cross with his left foot or right foot, and he's a proven goal scorer as we saw in the Premier League last year. So I just want to bring Akshat into this conversation. Are you happy, first of all?
Damn happy.
Broke the bank for Mbuemo?
I wouldn't say so. I think if you look at the way the market has gone this transfer season, it's been a little bit crazy. You've had very inflated fees for people like Madueke, Elanga's had a good season, but Elanga has gone for a lot of money. Madueke has gone for 50 odd. These people are
Who's that Liverpool striker from Frankfurt?
Ekitike. Hugo. Let's just call him Hugo.
Yeah. And he's someone who's not featured in the French national team even once. So 95 million is a lot.
It's a lot of money so I feel like in the current market these are both reasonably priced players if you consider that they are Premier League proven, which is a big stamp which is put on players now, which is like
for United.
Yeah, it's like in arranged marriage if you have like MBA, and then you'll get like more dowry. It's like same thing right now. If you have Premier League proven stamp, you're going to get more transfer fees. So it's like that only.
Akshat is just flexing at this point. MBA from UCLA.
Fucker, both are wrong.
You weren't in UCLA? Okay.
I was not. I was in USC.
Okay.
And not MBA. But
Ristas can be sent to me. I will discuss terms of dowry.
I'm already married. I don't know. With Cunha especially, I think it's a very good profile of player. We lacked physicality. And we lacked someone who can operate in kind of the middle half spaces, right? In the middle third of the pitch. Because you have wingers at United who are good at playing wide. Garnacho is the biggest example because he's played the most minutes for us in that position. He's always played out wide. And that is not at all what Amorim wants, because Amorim, in his formation, the width is held by the wing back, not by your winger. There's no winger. There's a left number 10. So the interesting thing is that Cunha has played in this specific formation, in this specific role at his previous club. Speaking about his overperformance of stats, right? He has actually overperformed his XG for 3 consecutive years, which is not just an outlier now. Now you know that there's a trend. And where his source of XG overperformance is coming is from outside the box shots, which is very fun to hear as a fan. He's physical. We did not have physicality. He's very good on the press, which is something which is very important for Amorim. Again, we try to press with a front 5 and then the wing backs cover the wingers. So that's kind of like how the system works. So from a system point of view, from a positional sense, it's a very, very good signing. I think he's going to bring out the best of Bruno Fernandes. I think he's also going to occupy a lot of centre backs as well, which should give more time and space for Rasmus Højlund and Joshua Zirkzee as well. It's a great signing. It's very exciting. I feel like
very Amorim signing.
Very Amorim signing, and plus, I mean, when you have a Brazilian baller in your team,
I was just gonna say that. Like, one thing that you missed out is you need those Brazilian
Joga Bonito
balls.
jeans.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Mourinho had brought it up, like, I need a Brazilian in my team, which is why he signed Fred. And people are like, why are you paying so much for Fred? And he's like, I need a Brazilian in my team. And I completely agree with that.
Yeah.
Like, you need that techers, you need the skill level that they bring, the flair that they bring, the kind of unpredictability,
intellectuality.
That was last episode.
Okay.
Don't get confused. But it's just that he brings a lot of flair into whatever team he plays, and he runs a lot. So, considering the fact that Wolves have also played somewhere around the system when they were getting big under Nuno, where they were playing a 3-5-2, and he was one of those attacking number 10s that you say.
Yeah.
He can carry the ball, he can find the pass. I think it's a very good signing. And Amorim especially, I think he's gone for players that suit his system, which he should, from the three signings that we've seen.
What he wants the most from those number 10 positions are people who can drive with the ball, right? And with both Mbuemo and Cunha, I'm going to say Mbuemo a lot, you're getting exactly that. You're getting people who can occupy the defender on one-on-one duels and create chances for other people to make runs around them. So Dorgu coming in from the left wing back role, Ahmad coming in from the right wing back role, Bruno, coming forward, runs from Højlund. You can see kind of the vision over there and how it's all going to play together. And I mean, it's good signs, definitely good signs. And I like that these are players who Amorim has said this time and again that Cunha and Mbuemo both had opportunities to play for teams who are in Europe. But both of them were very clear that no, if United are coming in for me, that's the place I want to go. So
playing for the jersey is
playing
important.
for the jersey. Yeah.
And before we move on to Mbuemo, just a last point on that Cunha transfer is something that I think Amorim wanted him from a very long time, and Ineos acted very quickly because it was a deal that was done actually before the transfer window opened, where personal terms were agreed.
Correct.
And then they've just gone after the player.
Yeah.
So I think that's a refreshing sign. You're not going for club signings.
Yeah.
Which I think Alexis Sanchez is the most epitome example that he was.
Why do you bring up that, bro?
Because it's a signing that maybe the manager didn't want at the end of the day, but United wanted.
Yeah.
Right? Like United as a club wanted it.
Yeah.
And I think there's some sort of harmony here with Amorim saying exactly what he needs and the club going for what he needs.
Yeah.
And then let's move on to Mbuemo. I mean, it took a while to get that transfer sorted. An athletic article, not the unathletic, where you get the best source of information. The second best source of information is the athletic article, where they've laid down the entire transfer saga that happened with Mbuemo. And it took a while, right?
Yeah.
I think first bid was like 45 million.
Plus 10, and then it went up and up.
Yeah. So let's not talk about the numbers, but just the kind of player that he's come in. And you talk about stats a lot, right?
Yes.
Like what he can do and what he bring to the table. So I'll just leave you to that.
No, I mean, like...
But wait, let me just finish. Him coming to Carrington for his signing in a suit, I think that was fucking beautiful.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, I've not seen that in a long time actually, and it makes a lot of difference. Like, you're coming to Manchester United, you better dress up when you come.
Ammar is old school, bro. I love it.
He's very old school, bro. And like, I've loved the club because of its old schoolness, which is another word that's not in the dictionary. But like that's why I fell in love with the club, with the tradition. And for him to come in a suit, like, that sends a statement.
I mean, I don't even want to get into stats with Mbuemo. All I want to say is that this man has scored 20 goals in the Premier League for Brentford last season.
And I think for 13-14 assists.
No, it's 7 assists. I don't know all competitions what it's going to be like. But again, those 20 goals which he scored, he's heavily outperformed his XG. His XG is around 14. So he's... by a factor of 6 goals more, he's outperformed his XG.
And 4 to 5 goals are from penalties because he was the prime penalty taker at Brentford, which he's not going to get. So that outperforms his XG even more if you're not counting penalties.
Yeah, and he's you've covered it, just in the intro. The fact that he can use both feet, cut inside, go on the outside. Very good at finding passes as well, but an absolute monster out of position as well. Like, even more than Cunha, absolute monster out of position. He's going to add so much physicality to the way United play. which is something which we have lacked a lot. We have got this weird thing where in the middle we tried to by in the middle I mean during Eric Ten Hag we tried to go for more of these technical players like like an Anthony, like Mason Mount, like Jadon Sancho. But I think we are in an era of the Premier League where physicality is a must, an absolute necessity. Not in the sense that you need to be big and bulky to win aerial duels, but you need to be able to press like an absolute machine, run like crazy, right? Absolutely. And that's what you're getting in Mbuemo. So yeah, I'm really happy with both signings, and I can't wait to see both of them pair up with Joshua Zirkzee, man. I feel like the techers which we are going to see when we see the front three of Zirkzee, Cunha and Mbuemo.
This is the more optimistic United fan that is talking.
Absolutely.
The more pragmatic United fan is going to say that we need a striker that's going to finish those chances.
I completely agree with that. I absolutely agree with that. I think that we do need someone who is good at finding spaces and putting the ball in the back of the net. I think everything else can take a backseat right now. Those are two things we're severely lacking. But that being said, the goal scoring load is now shared across the team.
Yeah.
Right? It's not we're relying on the striker to get the goals.
It was just Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah. Now
even the striker.
Now we have 4 genuine goal scorers. I mean, 3 genuine goal scorers in the team now with Mbuemo, Cunha, Bruno. And you're hoping the striker will also get to that. So you should have 4 options basically who are giving you 10 to 15 goals at minimum for the season, which is what you need to start, fixing the problems we've had at United. So damn excited, bro. I'm damn excited. I'm genuinely really, really excited.
I'm not excited at all. Just want to put it out there.
I'm ready to get hurt again. Let's do this.
If the first 5-6 games don't go very well, I'm not watching football. I've come into darts, which is very exciting.
Bro, darts is damn fun.
Darts is a lot of fun.
Yeah, we should have a dartboard over here, bro.
Oh, yeah, we'll just keep playing.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to close this episode here, and we hope to join you in our next episode. Please do like, share and subscribe, and let us know what you think about what the content is coming on.